What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Truck Driver Sean YouTube channel. So I've been asked a bunch of times about how I light up my head enclosures to make them all pretty. Like today they're purple. Purple. The answer to that is this. Alright? Temple Audio Design RGB LED for their Temple boards, which is their version of a pedal board. But here's a cool thing. You can stick them inside there and plug them in. Basically, they plug in. Let me show you. I will get one out. This is what it is. And the end of it is the same as plugging into a pedal. So you get your power brick or your daisy chain, you plug it into it. Guess I could have picked that up at the same time. So that's what I do. And you plug it in and ta-da. Super bright ass LEDs. You just shove it inside your enclosure and you get this cool little remote. You change the colors and what it will do for modes and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I mean, it really... It's a $20 solution just to make your stuff look cool. Or if you don't like them lit up, then okay. Some people light up their shelves with them. They put it up on the inside of their shelf. You use it for a lot of stuff. Like I said, it runs off pedal power, which is really handy, especially in the guitar world. The least amount of shit you have to hang around with to get things working is always the best. And yeah, that's what I use. You can get them through Temple Audio. You can get them through Sweetwater. I think you can also get them on Amazon, but really they're pretty much the same price no matter where you go. No one's giving you a deal on these things. That's how you know the company is actually keeping a stronghold on what's being charged. It makes it a little harder for people to mark things up. It also keeps people at an even playing field so you don't end up playing favorites with where you're going to get stuff from just based on price. It keeps everybody with their customers, which is kind of commendable in this day and age. But more than that, speaking of commendable, I had 3 of these go bad on me, like almost within a couple days of one another. It was very, very bizarre. So I got a hold of them and just happened to ask them, like, hey, what am I doing wrong? Like, am I using these like in a way that's not healthy? Is my power supply not any good? Because really, at the end of the day, if I was hooking up to my pedal board, it'd be doing the same exact thing. It'd be nothing different. They're like, no, everything you're doing is right. It's just kind of weird. I was like, yeah, it is kind of weird. I was like, do you want me to send you a video or something show you that it just don't work? And they're like, nah, how many did you say that was? And which one was it? And they sent them out to me. And I bought them from Sweetwater, by the way. I didn't buy them from Temple Audio, and they took care of me. For me, that means a lot. When a company takes care of someone buying their product, that is awesome. Because more so than not these days, people don't give a shit about nothing or anybody. So they just took care of me. How awesome is that? Let's put it this way. If I needed something and my choice was somebody else and Temple Audio, and it was kind of the same product, even if Temple Audio was a little more expensive, I'd buy from them because they take care of a customer. Someone who bought their product. Why would you give money to somebody who don't, if you can give your money to somebody who does? Think of it as like insurance in a way. You buy a product, you can save, say, 15% by buying a different product, and that company don't give a shit. Or you can pay the full price of the product from Temple. Buy their product. Even if it's through a different supplier, you're still buying their product. You're paying 15% more, but something happens to it, and they're like, dude, we got you. Sort of like having insurance. Because even if you save money buying the other one, now you got to buy another whole one. And you're down. You got to resource it. Or you just deal with a company that's fantastic to deal with. And they seem to be, from what I can tell, decent people. Another thing that I look for when I'm messing around with gear. I'm very fortunate. Most of the companies I use their products and stuff, they're all pretty fantastic. The way they treat people is amazing. The things they do for people without having to have their people pulling hair out and stuff. It makes a difference. For me, it makes a difference. Never cared about having the cool gear. I never cared about getting in with a company that don't give a shit. I've always liked knowing that I'm putting my money in places where the people I buy from or the products that I'm buying stand behind what they're doing. To me, that means they trust the product, they're proud of the product, and they stand behind their product. All right? And I can vouch for the fact that Temple Audio does, because like I said, I bought mine from Sweetwater. I contacted them just because it was kind of a fishy thing. They took good care of me. Super nice people. Can't say they'll take care of you. Maybe it was a fluke and I just got a hold of the right person at the right time. I don't know. But my experience is Temple Audio is aces. And if you want to light up your cab or anything with a strip and you want to power it with your pedal power, solution, $20. And you can get the longer ones. Of course, the longer it gets, the more it costs. Like anything else in guitar land. You want a 10-foot cable, it costs you this. You want a 15-foot cable, it costs you this. No different. But it makes sense because it takes more product to make a longer one, right? Think about it. Think about it. Anyhow, huge thanks. I've been meaning to make this video for a while too. It's been about 6 months because I'm a piece of shit. But anyhow, Temple Audio, if you see this, thank you so much for just being better than the other companies. It really means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to anybody else who's watching this. And if you're watching this, I'm not being paid to talk about this. It's not a sponsored video. I'm just here to report. One, I get asked how I light these things up, and two, it was a good time to talk about how decent I got treated by Temple Audio, even though I didn't buy the product from Temple Audio. I bought it from Sweetwater. I could have went through Sweetwater and said, hey, this don't work. What the hell? But I did. I just sent a simple email, and they're the ones that were like, hey, no, let's take care of this. I didn't threaten them. I didn't act weird. I just want to know what hell happened because I like having them lit up. And without them lit up, I'd be kind of bummed. You know? And none for nothing. At $20, I just would have bought a couple more, right? But they took care of me. That's what you should be looking for in companies. It's not about being the cool guy. It's not about having the hot today product. It's about products where companies will take care of you, the person spending your hard-earned money on products. All right? Nothing lasts forever. Some things wear and tear. It happens. Like if I had this for 2 years and it died, I still would have been like, hey man, what the hell could have happened? And if they were like, oh, we'll replace it, I'd be like, no dude, it's been 2 years, for $20, I'll buy another one, If you want to give me a discount, I'll buy it off of you. No, I'm just going to throw it in my Sweetwater card. Or if I had money in my account, I'd just buy it off them because they were nice. They were going to offer it. You know what I'm saying? But I had mine for a very short amount of time. So either something wonky happened with my power supply, I don't know. They really didn't ask many questions. They didn't give me many answers. And I asked them if they wanted me to send it back, and they said, no, keep it. They weren't even worried about it. I think the guy told me that they're working on their own proprietary LED, that's pretty badass. If they come out with that, I'm going to have to try it. Just because who built up their own priority LED? I mean, LED's LED, right? I don't know. Things I don't know about, right? Anyhow, again, huge thanks to Temple Audio for just being, again, better than the other guys. And, hey, you can get them through Temple Audio. You can get them through Sweetwater. You can get them on Amazon. Same price, pretty much, within pennies, no matter where you get it from. All right? But definitely, if you're going to buy something like that and you want to do something like that with your heads, I personally will never buy from anybody but Temple Audio. I'll always run mine off Temple Audio just because of the fact they took care of me when their product went to shit. Loyalty should mean something. You know what I'm saying? Take care of me, take care of you. That's how it's supposed to work. People lost sight of that over time. Anyhow, keep music evil. Bring metal to the children. Don't be a dick. Buy Temple Audio. And trust them motherfuckers. Because they're good people. All right? Later, man.